Welcome back, folks, to Let's Replay Lands of Lore, the Throne of Chaos. And when last we left off, we completely explored Oppenwood. We'd encountered the beggar here, given him some silver crowns, and got a clue as to one of the things we need for the elixir. We also met Dawn on Droick's wagon here, and by using the Ruby of Truth we could verify to Droick that we were in fact Kieran. She helped us get another clue as to what one of the reagents was, and gave us some empty vials, as well as her key to Richard's shroud. And despite her best efforts, Bakata decided to stay with us, so we still have Bakata. It's time to move! Move away from Oppenwood, because we've actually completely explored this place.
Empty.
There's nothing for us to get here significantly, but we do need to head briefly into the Urbish Mines. We're not actually going to properly explore the... Hello? What are you doing here? You are going to get a freeze spell. And in fact, we're going to use freeze 3 as well. That should pretty much do a fair amount of damage. It won't kill you though, because that's more of an area effect spell. However, the ranged attack there certainly finished you off. Not sure if actually the spark gives more magic progression. We're going to have to find out. But the place we're going to be going to next, we're not going to be able to use the freeze spell anyway. Because the enemy in question... Did I check that one? I may have done.
Empty.
But the enemy in question that we'll be primarily encountering in the next area is completely immune to cold. And that should give you a hint as to what kind of enemy it's going to be, but it's not what I'm looking forward to facing. We're going to head all the way back here, because in fact we don't need to go back to Dawn for a very long time now. We've got everything we need from her. And did I look in this? I may have done so. I may have done so. I, in fact, have gone the wrong way. I believe I need you to take a turn. Where did I need to take a turn? Probably, yeah. I am most definitely heading the wrong way. If you think these places are confusing, wait until you get to later on. There are far more confusing places than here. Also, that's a Pentrog. They do sort of respawn, it would seem. That's handy. We always want enemies that will respawn. Speaking of enemies that will respawn, where are the orcs? I suppose we could actually fight the orcs. Not actually that much distance to travel away from the orcs. Let's go and say hi, shall we? Hello, orcs. How are you? Are there orcs here? There are usually orcs here. In fact, there are some orcs. Let's wait for them all to accumulate and use the freeze spell. That will pretty much kill them. In fact, it will pretty much kill all of them. With a few exceptions. Now we're just going to use more conventional attacks to finish off the rest. Oh, it's all a little bit of experience. There's some behind us? Yes, there are. Have a spark fall. That will pretty much kill you. There we go. Excellent. That probably helped a little with our magic. We might be back here later. We definitely want magic 2 on Kieran by the time we enter the Urbish Mines properly. For now, however... Ooh, that definitely did help. Did you see that? That most certainly helped. We're going to use... I think we're going to wait for this one to come by and then freeze one again. That helped. We'll use freeze one again here. That should kill both of them. There we go. How much does that actually help? I'm curious. It's getting us a little bit closer. There's more orcs here. We could quite easily just wait and... There we go! That's better. Now he's magic level 2. Marvellous. That's going to make a big difference. Now we can use freeze 2. Right here. It's a big difference here for Kieran. Marvellous. And he can still use spark. There's a lot of orcs here. We might as well have just killed them a little bit just to gain a little bit more experience. Why not? Now he has a lot... Wow, the sheer amount of rest he needs to get now to get magic is quite substantial. He now has 28 magic points opposed to 41. That's spark 4. just from one level of magic. One level. That's all he needed. One level. And suddenly it's going to get much easier to train this. We'll be back here. Where are those orcs coming from? Oh, they're here. Well, there's a few of them. We could wait for the other ones to get here. Why not? We'll just let him hit us a bit and use freeze 2. There we go. 2 dead orcs. And a little bit more progress to advancing that. We want to go this way. We definitely want to go this way. And through here. And, No. Let's see. I think we need to go down a bit? No, up a bit. There we go. Up. There we go. We most certainly want to, Oh, hello! How are you? Have some spark. Have lots of them. Whoa! Have more spark. You need more spark in your life. You need a lot more. There we go. Ow! Okay. Not good. Not good. Back up. Where is the aloe leaf? There it is. That is important. Oh dear. You know what's more important? Not dying. That's very important. Okay. Okay, we need to think here. Another aloe leaf, I think. Another aloe leaf here. There we go. That was close. That was close. We pushed our luck a little too much there. Just a little. And by a little, I mean a lot. We pushed our luck quite a bit there. But fortunately, we didn't die. Now we need to just go down here. And there another one? Really? Well, have more spark. Wow, Spark 4 just straight out killed you. Nice. Yeah, the big difference just getting that first level makes with Kieran. And look how much faster he's now training up his, He can actually use the lightning spell, I believe. Yep, he can use Lightning Wand. We are most certainly going to be using Lightning Wand, but not just yet. We have an opponent to fight first. In here, very briefly.
I'll wager this path leads to the Urbish Mines.
It does! Remember Paulson said he was coming this way? Remember Paulson said he would go to the Urbish Mines to get to the bottom of all this mask business? We're gonna need this. There are various things in here, like oil flasks.
This pot must gather moisture from above.
That's handy. There is also this door. This door is important. There's a swarm here too. This door is important for getting into the mines. That leads out to the other part of the forest. But here, we need to defeat the enemy behind this door. The Lahrkon.
Do you suppose there could be another entrance? That this one may not work.
It will work. We just need to use this item.
I don't have enough
You'll
magic.
notice that we were disarmed. The green skull emits this.
I don't have enough magic.
It emits a sort of poisonous cloud effect. Fortunately,
This leads back to the forest.
it does lead back to the forest. We can head back this way and basically recover all of our magic. It's quite important that we do, actually. We also need to
No need to carry a rock of that
reset
size.
Kieran there. We need to use the green skull again. Now, the Lahrkon does move about. Fortunately, all of our items will come back.
I don't have enough magic.
And the green skull does a pretty good job of melting the Lahrkon. The only Lahrkon in the game, I might add. It is otherwise pretty much completely immune to all other forms of attack. It disarms you of your shields, and it disarms you of all of your swords. Your main weapons as well. But it didn't disarm us of too much. We got our trident back. Where's our sword? That is actually a good question. Where is the sword? There it is! Excellent. Doesn't actually destroy any items, it just disarms you. So if we wanted to, we could now head into the actual mines proper. We don't want to head into the mines proper just yet, before we do that, we want to completely explore this area. The upper Oppenwood. Remember what we were told about the sweetness of our enemy? And the giant hornets? This is a place with the giant hornets. It doesn't just have giant hornets, though. It has something far worse as well. We want to explore this place relatively quickly. Let's take this rock. You never know when we might need it. Never know when we might need it. Now, there are these.
A hornet's nest.
There we go. What we want,
It is filled with honey.
if you eat it,
Yeah.
it's quite horrible.
It is filled with honey.
I don't think anyone likes it.
It is filled with honey.
The honey itself is actually worthless, but as a reagent for the cure for King Richard, it is priceless. Now, there is, every time you see a niche here, that is where there is a hornet's nest. You only need to find one, but there are multiple. Now, where there are hornet's nests, unfortunately, there are sticks. No. Where there are hornet's nests, there are hornets. You hear that creaking sound of bone? Yeah, there's, not just hornets here. There are also moulders. Moulders are the enemy that are in this area. They are completely immune to cold damage, as they are literally just skeletons. This area is actually very dangerous to rest in, so you've got to take your rests where you can. It's not that dangerous, though, if you're careful. I do believe the hornets can poison you as well. Realistically, the, oh, hello. How good a weapon is this? It's not bad, but we'll hold on to it for now. We can get more great axes later. Can you hear those hornets? Yep, they're coming. They are indeed coming. They are not immune to cold damage. We need to go in here and see what's there. Aha! Something to unlock. Alright, what do we got? Ow! There we go. Crossbow Valkyrie. One of the better crossbows in the game. Dwarvish chainmail. Just straight up massively better than what we're currently using. Also, we have already run out of inventory space.
23 crowns.
That's all in capitals, apparently. That is apparently very good. Here are the hornets. They are not difficult to defeat when you have a crossbow that fires fireballs, though. We'll heal in part, piecemeal, bit at a time. There is a pretty much near unlimited supply of hornets. Moulders, I'm not quite sure. But we do need to certainly train up our magic. Definitely need to train up our magic a fair bit. Definitely need to train it up. So, let us rest, and there we go. Marvellous, we're at full health, full magic, and as you can see, we are making some steady progress in actually gaining our magic. So let's move on. If it's hornets, ooh, a basil ring. Bakata cannot wear rings. Note that, Bakata cannot wear rings. He gets an extra shield and sword slot, but he can't wear rings. We need to be pretty exhaustive, by the way, in our searches of this area. Mainly because there are a lot of things hidden. There are a fair few chests, and there are a fair few items we need to uncover. Also, the Great Axe isn't a bad thing to find. Now, we could, in theory, just head around and eventually get to the next area. Oh, hello, Salve. The Wyval Woods. For that, of course, we'd need to actually find the entrance to the Wyval Woods, which I believe is in the north. For now, we shall keep exploring. There is nothing in there. Also, you can hear more moulders. Moulders, as they are called in the manual. Just hunchback rotting corpses, it describes them as. More skeletal than rotting, but there you go. Haven't found many hornets yet. I can hear them, though. There should be some more nests. Maybe we're doing a very good job of avoiding where all of the enemies are. There is, by the way, an alternate entrance into the swamps. I see something there.
Empty.
There's a hornet. There's a hornet and a few moulders. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to want to fight the Moulders until they both appear, whereupon we use lightning, because it hits quite a few enemies. Not very effective at hitting the enemies, but what we don't want to be right now is surrounded. Whoa, that's another great axe, isn't it? That's another... We're also being attacked from behind by a hornet. I can hear that. Fortunately, the crossbow is not doing a bad job. Hello. That crossbow is pretty awesome. Not quite sure if we keep that crossbow for the entire game. We're actually entirely out of inventory slots. Do we have any aloe leaves lying around? Yes, we do. With how little health that healed, we don't need those anymore. We are actually really running out of inventory space. You might have to start dropping rocks. And that's terrible.
There are silver coins in here.
Marvelous! We want to rest. We want to rest before too many Moulders and too many Hornets get us. We definitely want to rest. Every little bit of... Oh, no rest here. Also, I like the fact that we just fire fireballs out of that now. Hornets are actually not that dangerous once you get some nice equipment. And that's why you want to do the Gorka Swamp first. You don't want to just head straight here. You can literally just head straight here, pass through the Urbish Mines. You don't want to. Oh my, do you not want to. That is not good. Also, there's something over here. Ooh, there's a hole here.
There are silver coins
Marvelous!
in here.
Silver coins. We can always do with those. This is mostly just going to be me exploring this area.
There's silver coins in
Excellent! We can always do with more of those.
Empty.
We want to explore the entire of this region, because it is one of the larger areas of the game. One of the 116 damage already. Wow. That is just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. We've got a complete circle here. Did we look in this nest? We're about to.
here. There's silver coins in here.
There appears to be gold in all of these, which is nice. South, I think? We just need to keep checking the map, make sure... Yes, south, and then I think south again. Then we want to explore around the outskirts and then head in. We don't want to get trapped, that's for sure. Hello, stick. We actually have enough sticks. Here,
The swamp looks harmless from here.
it's most certainly not. It's not as harmful as it was. It's still dangerous. Oh, hello. Barely noticed you. But yeah, if you head immediately... Ooh, lightning should work. Lightning should work very well here. Yes, lots of lightning. Just want to keep using the area effect spells and get our magic in. Ooh, that's a sword. Very nice. Very... Ooh, and a key. What do we have here? A sickle? Another sickle. And a worn key. Memory serves, I don't think I remember the worn key being used for anything in this game. Anything at all. Also, we really want to start thinking about what we're doing, because we're just sitting here while the enemy is surrounding us. We don't actually need these anymore. So we'll use them to heal. Mainly because we actually have something better. We have high-level heals.
Don't have enough magic.
And high-level heals pretty much can cure poison. So we don't need the ginseng anymore. The salves are always useful. They cure a significant amount of health. There is actually one that you can get that will heal magic points. Restore them, so to speak. They're rare. And while you get the opportunity to buy salves at a later point, you can never buy the other one. That's just a rock. We'll throw that. What's in here? There is a nest? Ah, nothing in that one. Nothing there. What have we got here? Well, we mostly explored this, although there is going to be a lot more for us still to explore. Oh, hello. Yeah, we're going to cast Freeze here. Area effect spells seem to do very well indeed at improving our magic. Plus, these ones are not immune to it. Oh, there's a lot here. It's one of those hornets' nests. I wonder if they can be destroyed by fire. But we don't have access to the spell that could do that yet, so, you see that they keep coming out?
Empty.
Here's another swarm. We could do with a swarm. nothing else we can really drop for it though, except this rock. They shouldn't, however, spawn when we're stood here. So, when we come back, folks, we've got a few nice items I think we might want to go and sell soon. We definitely want to before we go to the Urbish Mines. So, when we come back, folks, we'll continue exploring Upper Oppenwood. There's actually not as much to explore of it as I thought there was. But I think this is the way you go if you want to get to Wyval Woods. So, I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. Did you hear those hornets? They're coming for you!